Boy, it's slow this morning.
Times are hard for the duck men.
Slow days in duck hunting, that's just gonna happen. Yeah, I tell them stories, just like when I was in Vietnam. You know, you gotta do something to make the time pass. Look here, a trapper. He's got a wolverine in the trap, and he shoots this wolverine in the head. Well, unbeknown to him, there's a baby wolverine watching this. There's an art to storytelling. You gotta have a good punchline or something to spice it up a little bit. It can't just be a bland story. Hey, that baby wolverine grows up and declares war on this sucker.
Some of Si's stories you could label as science fiction.
I could see Sioux Indians sitting on horseback with war paint on.
The scary part is I think Si believes them.
He comes in and just ransacks his cabin. He just pisses on everything in the cabin.
Let's sci-fi all the way.
That's true. All of my stories, they're 95% truthful.
No way. Wolves chasing him, burning his shoes up.
My tennis shoes didn't catch on fire. They did get hot.
Big buck deer the size of elk.
That story was true, everything about that.
Wolverine stories.
I saw that on television, so I don't know.
It's a long list of science fiction, but they're pretty fun to listen to.
Hey, I don't really care if they believe me or not. When they're laughing, they ain't a bunch of sourpuses.
I'll see you in just a little while. I want you to put it back up there on your hook. Hi.
Phil Robertson, Willie at Robertsons sent us for your career day.
Wonderful.
Oh, I'm gonna teach the kids a whole lot of things they can't learn in school. We don't need a world full of straight-A students. I'm an old C average man myself. Size probably C minus.
We'll have you go down this hall, go through the second set of double doors, first door on your right, and you and I will go into the library.
Thanks.
Thank you. All right, children, we have our next visitor for Career Day. This is Si Robertson, and we're so excited to have him here. I want you to put your listening ears on, and I'll give him a hand.
I'm fixing to teach these kids that, hey, somebody paid the price for their freedom. Have y'all ever heard of the term numb? There was a war in Vietnam that we was involved in, the Americans and the Vietnamese, okay? Does anybody know how many people died?
See, y'all think the fried chicken places will always be there. You just pull up and say, hey, give me a McDonald's. What if there are no McDonald's? You can survive and eat pretty good. This is food. I'm gonna show you how to prepare it. Boy, this duck be fat. I wonder why he's so fat. I want you to look how big this is. Lo and behold, look what's in his craw. It's an acorn. See right here? So there goes his wing. The duck's head has now been removed. Ooh, a little bloody. There's a lot of things they can learn from an old guy like me that would be very helpful. How do you catch something in the woods and eat it? They need to know that. I'm gonna push down with this finger, and I'm grabbing up in there, and 1, 2, 3.
Oh, gosh.
That concludes my little session with you kids. It was what can I say? It was awesome. Pretty cool, huh?
People got shot up, the medic was running around fixing them all up, propped this guy against a tree, he had a shoulder wound, stopped the bleeding. There's a Bengal tiger, grabbed this guy he just bandaged, dragging him off. They gotta kill the tiger, and there ain't nothing but blood spraying everywhere.
I think that'll be just fine. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Si.
You're welcome. Hey, I don't think it could have gone any better. Some of them may wake up at night, you know, with nightmares over. But that may not be a bad thing. I don't remember having no career day at where we was at in high school. We were too busy working.
I would say career day was a roaring success. We taught them about life, we taught them about death, we taught them about food. Great job. When you gut a duck, there is bloodshed.
Oh,
But
no.
people don't usually do that
In the classroom?
I removed the gizzard from the intestines, and that's when most of the little girls began to squeal.
Phil, we're not in the pioneer days.
I think there's a whole lot worse things going on in this world than picking a duck and dressing him. Maybe it's just me.
Hey, we was trying to enlighten these city slickers.
What did you do, Si?
I told them about Vietnam,
You told fourth graders about Vietnam?
about the war, yeah.
Well, these are the guys you need to talk to about that.
What's wrong with y'all?
Corey's got two looks. Normally happy, and then angry. And believe me, when she's angry, it's all over her face.
Didn't you have a prior obligation today?
I subbed that out.
That wasn't something you can just sub out.
I took care of it.
You took care of us sending your dad and uncle who talked
Exactly.
about Vietnam and cut off ducks' heads. In front of 8th grade girls.
Y'all were supposed to go talk about a
We
career.
know what we was told. Don't blame us.
I don't know why Corey's so mad anyway. It's not like I sent two creepy, strange men down to school.
I removed the gizzard from the intestines and said this would be a gizzard.
Well, hey, yeah.
Okay, she does have a point. But they're still family.
When you say you're going to do your child's career day, you should be there. You shouldn't just pawn it off to somebody else. Y'all shucked your responsibility.
I didn't know that I was supposed to do it. I just thought it needed to get done.
That's ridiculous.
Two grown
Well,
men made a
They're
bet.
gone.
Well,
Well.
I knew we should have gone duck hunting.